the boy hadn't slept for 3 days. He tried all kinds of ways to stay awake, because every time he fell asleep, he would forget the girl he liked most. One morning, the boy went to school and found that everyone had forgotten the girl. Only he and his friend had stayed up all night, which meant that only by not sleeping could he keep remembering the girl. The boy wasn't going to give up. He went to the supermarket and bought some coffee to force himself to stay awake. He even wrote everything about the girl in his diary while he was still conscious. The girl saw all of this. That night, the boy bought some energy drinks and prepared to stay up late again. But he ran into the girl. The girl offered to help the boy with his homework, but she couldn't bear to see him staying up so late. So she bought a cup of sedative drink and tricked him into drinking it. After drinking it, the boy wanted to keep going, but he couldn't help falling asleep. The girl gently stroked the boy's hair. She thought that she was alone in the first place. She didn't want to see the boy working so hard for her. She looked at the boy in front of her with tears in her eyes. Maybe tomorrow, no one in the world would remember the girl. Sure enough, the next morning, the boy had completely forgotten about the girl. He subconsciously opened the diary on the table. Everything about the girl in it had been erased. He looked at the notebook in confusion and then put it back on the desk. On his way to school, he felt that someone was watching him, but he didn't know who it was. When he got to school, his friend handed him a note. It turned out that he was afraid of forgetting the girl, so he asked his friend to remind him in this way every day. But now, the boy just felt more confused and didn't pay much attention to it. It wasn't until he was taking an exam that the boy suddenly saw a question. It was the same question the girl had helped him with the night before. At that moment, the boy finally remembered the figure of a girl. He had promised that he would never forget her and would always be by her side to protect her. He remembered the girl he liked most. The boy's tears fell on the exam paper. He couldn't help standing up suddenly. Then he rushed out of the classroom without paying attention to the teacher's stop. He ran all the way to the playground. He wanted everyone to remember the girl. On the playground, the boy shouted the girl's name loudly. His voice caught everyone's attention. He thought the girl would never show up again. But at that moment, the girl's voice came from behind the boy. The girl ran towards the boy and scolded him for forgetting her. Although the girl called the boy a liar, she was actually very moved. Just then, the security guard came over. He took them away on the grounds that they were disturbing others, but they were still very happy.